Hello and welcome to Angelique Plans. In today's video, we are going to set up my home wellness journal for June 10th through the 16th using the sterlingink subscription box and some Aurora Stella washi tape and time slot. I have already laid it down. Normally I take it apart and I put it on here. This time I just did a full strip just to see how I feel about it. I'm not really sure because I know I can see the other times, but once I decorate it, it may change. So that's what I'm telling myself. I'm sticking with that. It takes so much time to pull apart, and then it keeps trying to come up like these little corners right here. So with that, I just want to see if just doing one long strip is still going to be okay. So I'm going to go ahead and before I set up week 3, I'm actually going to I'm going to do week 2 to see how I feel before I set up week 3. So normally I sit down and I set all these up at once, but I'm going to try something different. And I don't know if I'm going to like it. But then I look at like her time slots that I have. I've just used all the other colors. So like there's these darker ones, and I don't think you would be able to see the time. So like that one, even the black one. So, but you get like 3 white. So with that, I was like, I wonder if I just put it on there, if it would really make a difference. Let me see if I could do this, because this is always popping up. Anyways, and that is her time slot neutral. So, and I use that. And then here's her other washi. So I'm using these 2 washi of this collection. I'm going to push that back. And then I'm going to go ahead and white out what I need to white out. So on this week, we are back from vacation. There's not much going on other than practices. So we got early morning practices and we got late afternoon practices. That's what's going on. So, and then I use a little tape. I use a little receipt tape for this. I love my printer, but I haven't used it in a while. So I seen somebody do this on one of their little plans instead of using whiteout and covering it all. And I'm like, you know what? It's a great idea. I mainly cover it up anyways, but this is just to add. And then I like the fact that it's thick. Like it becomes a hard corner. All these are hard corners. So there's that. I kept it together this time. I'm going to pull all the stuff that I plan on using out. And then I'm going to, let me look at what the squares are going to look like. Okay, see, like that one's going to end up being sideways. Let's just go ahead and use it. But is this one, that one's sideways too. So yeah, let's just do this one. And it goes over the time, and I'm perfectly fine with that right now. I don't get up till like 3:18. I've been getting up later and later, but alright, so there's that. And then we're just going to put Monday over top of it. Like I can set these up really quick. And that's because I pretty much set up the same. Well, I brought these down a little too far. So I'm going to have to use another skinny washi. Normally I like to go skinny fat. But I'm going to use another skinny washi because I brought them down too low. It'd be fine if I already had the washi down, but I don't. I'm slowly bringing them back up. All right. And then we have our 10 through 16, I think. This is Father's Day week. Father's Day weekend. If I don't get a week, he don't get a week. Two wrongs don't make a right, right? So there we go. There's that. So I gotta use the skinny washi because I was crazy. All right, let's do this side first because this is the one that is not. And we're just gonna go right there. All right, there's that. So what I do with this, I'll show you in a second. All right, and then what do we have? We have the cathedral. No, we have like the little, whatever that is. And I like to throw this up here somewhere because it's the weekend and nobody gets up early on the weekend. And I laid it down crooked. Hopefully I can pick it back up. Oh, it's trying to peel up the paper. So let's just lay it. It's still crooked. It's gonna have to be that way. All right, I'm just gonna cut right down the center. Normally I like to tear it. I'm gonna try to cover a little bit of that up. And I'm just gonna take it all the way to the edge. I also normally don't do that either. But because it's a bigger piece, I can do it. Yay! So there's that. And then it could go super quick for me to set this up once I get everything I'm supposed to have together to set it up. All right. So here it is, 10 through 16. Yeah, we're not, I mean, I will be getting up here, so I'll write that I'm up at 3. And then I will be working until the kids get up because it's summertime. Well, let me take that back. Practices are at 9, so I'll be getting the kiddos up between 7:30, 8 o'clock. And then practices at 9, I'll hang out there. And then after that, we'll come back and the baby will take a nap. Lunch will be served. And then dinner, I'll get dinner ready. And then we have soccer practice here in the afternoon. I think only once, which we're not his coach. So he's only going to practice the one time. And then he'll have a game and then showers, bedtime, that kind of thing. So that's it. And I'm going to see what it likes. Like, I don't know if you guys can see it. So like if I pull it really close, like the 12's good. And then over here at like 4 o'clock, it starts going down. And then it's like underneath it all the way to the bottom. But now it's just a full strip. So whenever I decorate it with my Coffee Monster Co., my DEK designs, all my little Boo Bears and things like that, and put it all in here, because yes, it gets decorated like that. Maybe that won't be so noticeable, and I know that if I use the other colors, it definitely won't be. And if as long as it doesn't bother me, this takes like 30 minutes. And then I have to constantly do this just to make sure it stays down. Whereas this has not popped up once. So, oh yeah, I wanted to use the silver on the bottom. So, just so you know, that's where I'm at. I'm gonna try it and see what I think. See if I'm a fan. Oops, that didn't come up the right way. But it does have it every 2 hours to where you can tear it, so if I need to, I'll tear it. I wonder if I can get that corner up. There we go. There it is. All right. So 10 through 16, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Leave some comments down below on what you think. And then I will see how I feel about this and let you guys know when I do week 3. All right. Well, if you haven't subscribed and you enjoyed watching these videos, go ahead and subscribe. You can also hit the notification button. And I appreciate you guys. Bye.